As a long time ago, there lived a great kingdom who ruled over a rich kingdom. He had a wise and beautiful queen, four chief ministers, a royal astrologer who always helped the king make decisions, and a whole class of mandarin and great officials to perform all the honor for the king. But unfortunately, neither the king nor the four chief ministers knew anything of magic practice, which was so necessary for victory in the battle. Because of this, the king was very worried about his kingdom. As the got older, he worried that if an army should invade his kingdom, it might be easily overrun. One day, early in the morning, the king, accompanied by the queen, went to his throne room. The royal astrologer, all the marine and officials, and the four chief ministers was prostrated for the royal audience. It was then the king formed the idea of going in learning magic with a great and former teacher called Tisapamauka, who lived in the far-off kingdom of the Kasila. There they found Tisapamauka and asked him to instruct them in magic, which the great teacher did. So the king and his whole retinue were taught magic practice. They learned how to change themselves easily into all kinds of animal and heavenly beings. When they had learned all this, their teacher could tell them. The king decided it was time to return to their own kingdom. He set out on a journey, again accompanied by the queen, the royal astrologer, and the four chief ministers. After they had traveled for 3 whole days from Takasila, they got lost in a huge forest. They had eaten all the food they had brought with them, and they began to eat all the roots and the berries they could find. The king began to worry that perhaps he could die, so he called all the other members of the group together. Our end may be near because we have no food to keep us alive. So what should we do? The royal astrologer suggested to the king, perhaps we should use the magic which we learned in turn ourselves into a tiger. Then we could catch other animals to eat. We could wait until we got back to our own kingdom to turn ourselves back into a human being again. The other members of the group all agree with astrologer's idea. Which parts of tiger body do you each wish to be? The king asked. The four chief ministers want to turn into the foreleg of the tiger, the astrologer into the tiger tail, and the queen into the tiger body, and the tiger head was left for the king himself. So they all recite the magic formula to transform their body and stood a royal tiger. Soon the tiger felt quite hungry and bound off to catch deer and antelope to eat. After a time, the tiger was so happy that he forgot to return to his own kingdom. He did not regret his wonderful new life. This is how there came to be a tiger with a will which was stronger than any other animals. When the tiger goes off to hunt for his prey, the tail waving from side to side and guiding him on is the royal astrologer. The supple plain body is the queen. That white women, the 4 strong feet of the tiger with their sharp claw, are the 4 chief ministers, and the head, awesome and majestic as it looks around, is the king, greater and more powerful than all of other kings. The origin of the tiger in culture contact. The word Tisapamauka is the word of Pali origin, which means a great teacher. Also, Takasila is a district in northwest India. The use of such a word shows the Indian influence in Cambodia. This story is the famous Cambodian folktale because it explains the origin of tiger and also emphasizes the idea that the people must cooperate together for the common good. However, it is also meant to teach the audience that the people should not turn their back on their country or community when they experience increased wealth or great happiness. Many Cambodian proverbs warn the people not to forget their responsibility. In this tale, the king and his intellect originally want to help the people of the kingdom. However, in their excitement of being able to transform themselves into the tiger, they forgot the original reason that they want to learn such a powerful magic, which was to assist the people of the kingdom. Thank you so much for. Once upon a time, there was a cave where a tiger who was the king of a forest lived. Unfortunately, in the cave also lived a pair of rats. With time, the rats multiplied and began to disturb the tiger. The king could not sleep due to the noise the rat made. Was yet one night after the tiger fell asleep, the rats cut off his beautiful fur. This made the tiger very angry. He had the power to control all the animals in the forest and yet could not defeat the rat who ruined his fur and demanded his honor. One day, the tiger went to find the cat. He sought to strengthen their family tie and officially recognized the cat as his cousin due to their physical similarity. The cat was very happy to have the king of the forest as a cousin and moved in within him. Since then, the tiger lived happily in his cave. This story was written by Ian Mala. The 2 women story. Once upon a time, there was a woman who bore no child and decided to have one. She wandered from place to place, and one day she met a woman carrying a baby. She said to the young mother, "You have a very beautiful baby. May I hold her?" The mother replied, "Of course you may." As she handed her child to the woman's stranger, the woman held and hugged, kissed, and played with the baby with joy. Then she tried to sneak away with the child. The mother shouted after her, "Hey, don't take my baby away. Please give her back to me." "What? Are you crazy? This is my baby," claimed the woman. The 2 disputed and went to the community court, but no court in the country could find a just decision. Thus the case was sent to the king. The king looked at both women and said, "You both seem to love the baby very much. and it's very hard for me to make a decision. But I have something for you to do. I will put the baby in the middle of the field, and you both have to race fast to grab her. If the baby is yours, you will make all effort to get the baby first. The women agree. As they saw the baby being laid in the middle of the field, the two women ran the fastest possible toward the baby. In seconds, both women got to the child at the same time. One quickly grabbed her right arm and other got her left arm. Each tried to pull the baby away from the other. However, one lady decided to let the baby go once she saw the other woman was too aggressive and too harsh, trying to grab the baby away from her. After seeing the woman's behavior, the king asked the woman who released the child, "Why did you let the baby go?" She explained, "She is my flesh, my heart, and my soul. I love her dearly. I hurt me deeply to see her getting torn apart by the physical struggle of the two adults." The king emphasized with the mother feeling and judged the baby is the favor of the biological mother. Finally, the child was got to the pity mother. Once upon a time, there was two friends who played together every day, a young elephant and a hare. One day, the hare asked, "Elephant, between you and I, who is bigger?" "Are you crazy?" retorted the elephant. "You do not have even the size of my leg." "I am not sure," said the hare. "Let's check with the human being." Then they both agreed and walked to the village. Before leaving the forest edge, the hare suggested to the elephant, "You go out first and present yourself to the villagers." The elephant followed the hare. So, direction. Upon seeing the elephant, the villager cried out with joy, "Look, look, a cute little elephant." The hare, hiding in the bush nearby, whispered, "You heard that?" "Yes," replied the elephant. "Come back in then," said the hare. As the younger elephant walked back into the forest, the hare quickly jumped out. The villager exclaimed, "Look, look, a big hare, a very big hare." The hare then just joined the elephant and walked back into the forest. He jumped here and there and got behind the elephant and said, "Get out of my way. I will crush you." And they both laughed.